Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the next episode of our lovely journey of Zlombol 2023. So, time has come to leave our base in Germany and take the Polonez for the ultimate test, really. That means driving to Poland. So, today it's now 10 to 9. In about 10 minutes, I'm leaving, and we are going to drive to Poland, and we're driving to Zielona Góra today, not to Katowice, not to my home city, but to Zielona Góra because I have some friends there, and there's some stuff to pick up also for Polonez. So we're driving there. It's also a little bit closer. So instead of doing 950 kilometers, we'll do 600. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting time. I really hope it will be a smooth journey and not too not too bumpy, let's say. So I'm packed. Now it's time to just get the stuff down to the car and get a coffee and go. So we're driving now first. First stop will be the old border crossing between DDR and GDR. A few things to show. It's about 2 hours drive from here, so good place to stop for the first break. So guys, I'll see you later. So welcome on board of Polonez. Now I'm driving on my own, so I had to set up the cameras differently. There is music because I have a second phone which I'm using as a navigation. So we have 6 hours to our destination. So with Polonez that will be probably 8. And yeah, 683 kilometers to be exact. It's 25 to 10 Central European time, and we are leaving. We'll not go, sorry guys. Hopefully we will arrive in the same car. So guys, keep finger crossed, and I'll see you probably somehow, somewhere on the road. Hey, so, shit. My AC has just fallen off, as you see. Yeah, so we are cruising at around 100 kilometers per hour, which is, I think, the most optimal speed for this car. So this is what I call slow life. Let's change the line, and yeah, to reach that cruising speed it takes so long. It's like when you have a question from 0 to 100 or 0 to 60 in seconds. With Polonez you just say yes, it does eventually at some point. But so far we've driven about 20 kilometers, so not that far away, but it's okay. So I'm gonna enjoy this drive for now, and I will see you from Eisenach, unless something interesting happens on the way up there. To Eisenach we have about 120 kilometers. So in about an hour and a half, I'll make the first stop, and then I'll show you Eisenach. Eisenach is quite an interesting place. So guys, we have arrived to our first milestone, which is the Eisenach border crossing, or former border crossing, which I'll show you in a minute. It's a point where the Iron Curtain was running 30 years ago, a little bit more even than 30 years ago now. But before we do that, we'll do a little bit of an inspection of the car. Guys, it's not bad. What I can tell you Here is a little bit wet. That's something that worries me. As you see, coolant is actually leaking here, but probably is because of this. But in general, I think we are not too bad. So, as you see here, let's check the wheels. So far so good. So I'll take you for a trip now around Eisenach, the Eisenach border crossing, and tell you a little bit story. I would like to welcome you to Eisenach border crossing, or former border crossing between East and West Germany. Next to the village, of course, called our little town, Eisenach. In Eisenach, during the communist time, there was a car, the very German car, or Eastern German car Wartburg. The very German car, or Eastern German car Wartburg, being produced in the factory, which is just right over there. So it was very close to the border, by the way. And until end of East Germany, it was built there, and then it was bought by, I believe, Opel or Volkswagen. Anyway, the history of this place was one of the main crossings. There were only few crossings between East and West Germany on the inner German border, and of course, as always in all the communistic blocks, everything had to be super scary. But what happened after the reunification of Germany, this place lost its purpose. So it was repurposed for a big parking. So I'll just show you how enormous this is, because you can still see its past. So one of the very important office buildings with the big overview there, platform, kind of a tower. Of course, light towers. As this was border, it had to be well lit. All customs buildings. It is still impressive. It's a piece of a history that you can actually look at, right? And maybe feel for yourself how it used to be. Imagine that until 1989, people from East, they were not able, or from East Germany to be exact, they were not allowed to leave their country to go to the West. At least not the legal way, and not through the German inner border, which, for those who don't know, was beefed up version of Berlin Wall that was going across the whole country. It was basically an iron curtain and had a lot of wires, traps, mines, at some point even automatic machine guns. And the purpose of it was to keep people inside the socialistic/communistic paradise. Over there, I'll take you. There's one of the guard towers that is still left. So yeah, piece of a history. So now I'm gonna show you the guard tower, which is, I think, only one of them that is still left. I'm not sure if we can get close to it, but we'll try. I mean, it's hidden in the bushes. If you see there's this guard tower. Which was manned 24 hours, 7 days a week, right? We are about 250 kilometers from Dresden, I think. So I think if everything is going so well like now, so if everything keeps going that way, the next stop should be in Dresden, hopefully. So I'll see you probably there, and maybe some little update from on board of the car. And jawohl, see you later. Welcome, folks, from Dresdener Tor. We arrived here, it's about 20 kilometers from Dresden, so our second milestone. and we got here on the reserve fuel. Good thing is I have 2 canisters of fuel, so that was the whole purpose, to check how much we can drive, how many kilometers we can do. And turns out we can do 500 kilometers on 1 tank, to be safe 480 maybe. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill up the car from the canisters. So folks, this is it for the minute. Now I'm gonna get clean up and we go in. Time is running. It's 20 to 3, so not so bad. But we still have 250 kilometers to go. I don't think this will last for 250. But then we can just little top up in Poland once we're there. While I have you here, I just want to share a thing that came just to my mind now while I'm driving here. Usually when I'm driving for Zlombol, I'm driving from Frankfurt or from Luxembourg directly to my home city of Katowice. And I drove that road so many times that it's just boring, right? I don't feel any excitement, I don't feel anything super about it. I'm just worrying about the car. This time, because I decided to visit my rally parents in Zielona Góra, I'm actually going with completely new road, and the one that I show you earlier, or I will show you in a minute, depending how I will of course edit this video, takes me outside of the Autobahn through just normal rural roads, and I can explore parts of Germany that I would never explore actually. Close to the border, East Germany, around Cottbus, and yeah, it looks pretty cool so far. I mean, very green, very foresty, feels like home kinda. So any quick updates? Everything is still going nominal, like they would say with the rockets. So our rocket ship is pushing forward. We will cross Polish border in Guben, we'll cross over the other river, and then we will enter the country of Poland, where we will have another 40 kilometers to drive today. So we are almost there, and I'm really happy because I'm starving. But that I will fulfill that need with a good Polish food in Poland. So guys, that was just a little break. Oh, now it's a red light, so it's gonna be a little bit quieter. Again, I'm sorry if you cannot hear. I will do my best to add subtitles, but you know, I'm editing those videos on iPhone because this is the only way I can do it. I mean, last time I tried, you know, record iPhone and do it on a Mac, but then I don't find time to do it on the Mac. On iPhone, at least everything is there and it's slightly easier. Anyway, I'm going off topic again. So folks, I was just going to say I'll see you next, probably on the border with Poland. So I'm driving, and you're gonna see me again probably in like a minute or so. Just came to my mind one more thing. It's one of my colleagues from work. It's today's birthday, so I'll just use this opportunity. Happy birthday, Davide. I wish you a lot of pizza with pineapple. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Welcome to Poland. We have just crossed the bridge over the river, Oder River. I think it's already Oder here. Yes, it is for sure. Please don't kill me in comments. And we have entered Poland. The fuel in Poland is €1.43 on the border. Good, I didn't even know that we joined Euro. No, the thing is, the prices are probably at the border regions are given in euros, so Germans know how much to pay. So that's around 40 euros less than in Germany for the same fuel. 40 cents. That's even cheaper than in Luxembourg. In Luxembourg, believe me or not, but before the pandemic and before the war in Ukraine, Luxembourg has the cheapest fuel in Europe, despite the fact that this is the most expensive country in Europe as well, just after Switzerland probably. Anyway, talking about fuel, we are on the lower end of the scale because the 20 liters I put was basically half of a tank, maybe not even, and we did now basically 200 kilometers, 197. The reserve light is not yet on. Sometimes it flashes, and that remembers me a story from my parents. The old cars, they have analog system of telling you how much fuel is left. So I remember as a kid, my parents telling me, oh, it's blinking, so it's not so bad until it's constantly lighting. So I have the same feelings now, or the same thoughts. We have 60 kilometers to go. So, and it's blinking from time to time. So I guess there's enough fuel and we can push it to 60 kilometers. So why not? Let's push it. It's adventure, and yeah, why not? So, ladies and gentlemen, we are slowly approaching our destination for today. So please fasten your seatbelts, put your chairs in upright position, and fold the table. We will be landing soon. And yeah, I know it's useless. I will cut it out if it's useless anyway in the whole content. But you know, I'm sitting all day in the car. What else can I show you, right? Apart from the border post in East Germany. Anyway, I'll focus now on driving, not talking. And see you in a minute. Quick update. I think the reserve light on the fuel reserve light came on, and yeah, I think it's determined to stay. So it means we have a reserve, which should last for 60 kilometers if we're lucky. The good news is, if I look correctly right, and I'm blind by the way, we have 38 kilometers to go. So, no, sorry, that was 38 minutes. 47 kilometers to go. So, shall we push it? Yeah, let's push it. If I stop on the road because I run out of the fuel, you'll be the first to know. If not, I'll see you somewhere there. Ciao. I understand the love of Jeremy Clarkson to caravans because I'm stuck behind one. And you may ask, Jerry, why don't you just overtake it? Well, the simple answer is I could, but this is Polonaise, and Polonaise needs time to gain speed. The time on narrow single line roads in Poland is an essence. I mean, those roads are not empty. And the other thing, which is I think more important, is I'm literally running on fumes. I have 20 kilometers to go, 15 minutes drive. No, sorry, 19 minutes drive to be exact. And yeah, well, I would like to not run out of those fumes, although I can any minute. So, what I was going to say, one more thing, which I forgot. I mean, I didn't forget, I said it, but I was not recording. So, in Dresden, on our last stop, as you saw me struggling with the canister, I added 20 liters of petrol. On that 20 liters, I managed to do 228 kilometers so far. So economy of this car is not that bad. Take into account that on the Autobahn in Germany, I was going around 130 kilometers an hour. Sometimes when I forgot it was even 140. So very high RPM, and what that means, yes, fuel consumption pretty high. So what I can tell is, you can do the math now. 20 liters, 228 kilometers. For me, important is less than 10 liters per 100 kilometers, which is important. This car is not dual fuel, as you know, or maybe don't. A lot of cars in Zlombol, especially those models, they have LPG installation. This one doesn't, and I think this is the reason why it has such a good performance. This engine never saw LPG, and it runs pretty well. So the trip to Portugal from Poland is on petrol only, and petrol in Poland is cheaper. I wouldn't say cheap, but it's cheaper. Euro 40 now is definitely cheaper than in Germany, and I guess in other Eurozone countries. While in Poland it's over 6 zloty, which is still expensive. Just before war in Ukraine it was around 4 and 5 zloty per liter, depends on which one you were taking. But now for our standards, well, we'll be driving through whole Europe. I think that's going to be the cheapest here, so at least one canister I'm going to keep in this car and just feel it there. Let's see what we can do, but I'm not sure if that makes any sense. Anyway, well, 19 kilometers to go. I'm driving on the reserve for already like 20, I think. So let's see if we make it. Anyway, I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted. Okay. Well, officially we have now entered Zielona Góra. So I made it. And the good news is I saw the sign that 500 meters to the right, this is exactly where we're going. It's a petrol station. Okay. So I'm going to turn to that other station. Going to just add a few liters before we run out. But we made it. 246 kilometers on 20 liters, so it's not too bad. So guys, I am me, and then I'll talk to you later. I filled in now 40 liters. 250 zloty, which is roughly 4x4, roughly for 50 euro for a fuel tank. That's not bad. So guys, of course, since I'm gonna be visiting my parents or my Zlombol parents, I can't come with empty hands, so I got a little cold gift. So it's gonna be best after a trip like that. Anyway, I'm driving and I'll let you know where we are in a couple of minutes. See you. We are here. I'm so happy and kind of tired, but not that bad. So, to summary, 670 kilometers in 8 hours with 2 stops. Not bad. The car is kind of comfortable. I mean, it's okay. I mean, you can get used to it, I guess. I still feel my ass, so at least that. And the performance of the car, amazing. Did not overheat, not even close, nothing broke. So well done for a car that was not driven for 3 years on a longer road. So yeah, now I have tanked the car to the fuel, so at least tomorrow I don't have to do it. And what, now it's time to call my parents, my rally parents to be exact. Yeah. First floor. Let's find the lift. Oh, no need for lift. Wiedziałem, że przyszedłem w tą stronę. I knew it went the wrong way. Siemanko! Yes. That's my mom.
Hi!
And my father is hungover. Good, I brought beer. So, guys, I'll see you later.